System of rice intensification. Module 4. Effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil and special effects of SRI. At the end of this module, we will understand effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil, profuse tillering. New roots due to earthing up by weeder and leaves remain green till harvest. Lodging resistance of SRI crop. More than 100 panicles from single seedling and large panicle with more than 350 grains. Prevention of early senescence of the flag leaves and early maturity of the most of the cultivars. Lesson 1. Effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil. What are the effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil? Young seedlings, less than 15-day-old, grown from a garden-like raised bed nursery are stronger and keep the soil particles intact when removed. This not only avoids transplanting shock but also aids in quick establishment and retains the potential for profuse tillering and strong root growth. Further, young rice seedlings of less than 15 days old with 4 phyllocrions are reported to put forth large number of tillers and dense root system. Katayama, 1951. Transplanting at a wider spacing, 16 hills per square meter. Provide ample light intensity and soil volume, which encourages luxurious growth of roots and tillers supporting synergistically. For example, about 60% of photosynthates formed in the shoots are translocated to roots for its growth, which pervasively explores soil for water and nutrient to supply to the aerial parts. Wider spacing also creates favorable microclimatic conditions for plant growth, similar to that as border edge effect. But the uniqueness of SRI is that such phenomenal growth is seen uniformly all through the field, which more than compensates for low plant density. Rice plants grown without the use of inorganic fertilizers and biocides are vigorous, strong, and less susceptible to pests and disease incidents, and are slow in senescence. Accumulation of nitrogen and dry matter production is greater in vegetative organs of rice plants grown under SRI as compared to those which are grown under traditional method. Remobilization or partition of stored photosynthates from the vegetative organs is 1.4 to 3 times, 66.9% more with SRI practice. Uptake of nutrients as well as their use efficiencies are also favored by SRI cultivation. Good water management practice of keeping the rice soil moist but not continuously flooded contributes immensely to the growth of larger roots in aerobic soil environment, while hypoxic conditions prevalent under continuously submerged condition inhibit and degenerate. Root growth. Nearly 78% roots are known to degenerate by flowering stage in flooded soil, which is almost prevented under SRI. Healthy and vigorous root system is the magical effect of SRI. Lesson 2. Effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil. 2. What are the effects of SRI practices on plant growth and soil? The parenchyma tissues formed in response to prevailing hypoxic conditions impairs the capacity of the plants for nutrient uptake. In contrast, rice grown under SRI conditions does not form parenchyma and avoids root degeneration. SRI conditions permit more oxygen and nitrogen fluxes to reach rhizosphere, which favors higher microbial activity and nitrogen fixation. Soil aeration under SRI prevents intense soil reduction and reduces the buildup of toxic concentrations of ferrous iron, which is a major problem in acid soil. Rotary weeding churns up the surface soil, removes and incorporates weeds, while aerating the top 10 centimeters of soil layer. This ideally benefits biological nitrogen fixation and nitrogen mineralization. Addition of organic manures such as FYM and compost or including weed biomass enriches soil with carbon, which triggers biological processes by diverse microflora in the soil and also promotes plant growth, promoting rhizoflora, PGPR. Lesson 3. Profuse tillering. New roots due to earthing up by weeder and leaves remain green till harvest. Photos of profuse tillering. New roots due to earthing up by weeder and leaves remain green till harvest. Lesson 4. Lodging resistance of SRI crop. More than 100 panicles from single seedling and large panicle with more than 350 grains. Lesson 5. Prevention of early senescence of the flag leaves and early maturity of the most of the cultivars.